guys, welcome back. My name's Will. If you've not met me before, welcome. Yeah, the car's back. It's been away for only like 4 or 5 days getting the rewire job done, so it's all done. Really happy with it. So let's show you around. Obviously the dash is out because I've only just got back with the car. I've just given it a bit of a wash outside, but everything's still bare. So we've fitted I've had a electronic cut-off fitted, so there's no longer any mechanical cut-offs that I need to have a big pull cable for. All the fuse boxes and relays, every single electrical component now sits there centrally inside the car, so there's nothing under the bonnet anymore. And the entire loom, apart from the engine loom, has been completely rewired. So we've now got, you remember when I did the fuel pump setup, so that's now got its own individual relays and switches, which I'll come on to in a bit. Obviously all the dash has been done. Even my transponder for when I'm racing and timing, you can just see it behind the cluster there, that's one part of it. And the transponder is fully wired up and it just sits on the roll cage over there. Yeah, so everything's been refreshed, like I said, apart from the engine loom, which I still want to get done. But I'll have to do that down the line, and I'll probably just buy in a rewire B harness type thing from the States. So if anyone wants to send me one, feel free. The only thing I've got to connect up is the blower motor for the heater, or for the demister. The only thing, that one it's just too small. It hasn't got enough punch really to clear the windscreen. So I'm going to get a bigger one next month hopefully and get that plumbed in. Yeah, so you'll notice now all down that side is completely clear of fuse boxes and stuff, which has highlighted another load of mess that I need to clear up. Yeah, so good stuff. So you'll notice now that on the steering column everything's gone. There's no stalks, no ignition barrel, it's all completely gone. So there's a bit of weight to be saved there. I'm going to change a few bits on there, probably try and get rid of the mounting point for the where the stalks used to be, and also that bracket that comes down underneath will have to go. So now all we've got is a little switch panel, which I'll show you now. So this is the switch panel, and that is everything, every function that the car can do is now on this panel. I don't think there's anything else apart from the electronic cut-off. Yeah, so the switch panel plugs into this little bus cable here. Get it right way around. And then we have the electric cut-off. So to turn it on now, instead of having a big T-piece isolator, I've just got this button, so that turns it on. And then we've got the functionality here. So there's your ignition. Hopefully you can see the gauges coming on up there. The fuel pumps. Let's make sure we're not in gear. And there she is. And to turn it off is just a reverse really, or go around again. And that's it. Then we've got wiper function. Hopefully you see that alright. The blow motor, which obviously isn't wired up yet. Front lights. Let's have a look at them because they're pretty sweet. And then finally we have the rain light. Yeah, so that's it. And then also I've still got obviously my gauge cluster that will, my DEFI gauges that, as normal. But that is it. There's no other functions. Anything else is, it's gone. So yeah, all I need to do now is mount the switch panel into the dash. So I've just dug out my last bit of carbon fibre. I'm going to make a large, I think I'm going to make a large square that sits here, and the panel can sit in there along with the electric cut-off. And then I'll move the gauges up into the heater panel there. So that's what I really want to get done today. I've been busy helping someone else out with their car today, so it's taken up a lot of my time. So that's all I'm really going to have time for. Down the line, because I'm an actual idiot, when I was trailering the car up north to the guy who rewired the car, I left the old isolator, the old cut-off dangling around, which is obviously an exposed terminal straight from the battery, just dangling around, and it must have been bouncing around inside the car, and unfortunately it's caught the brake line that I have running down the inside of the car, and it's ruptured it by arcing against it. So I'm going to have to replace the front half of the brake line that comes to the back of the car. You can see we've clamped it off there, and underneath there is actually where the puncture is. Yeah, and you can see where it's leaked a bit, and yeah, put a bit of brake fluid on the floor of the car, which has stripped the paint, although I'm going to be repainting the inside soon anyway. But that's beside the point. Yeah, so I'm going to have to remake that line. I'm going to ditch the flexi line and put a hard line in. It's easier, cheaper, and it's a hard pipe at the end of the day. I did hard pipe this right at the start, and I probably should have stuck with it. So down the line I may well hard line it all to the rear as well, but it's working at the moment, so obviously I'm not if it ain't broke, I ain't going to fix it just yet. One difference I will do with the brake line is I'm going to put a firewall fitting in, a bulkhead fitting, sorry. So I can just have a small bit of pipe on this side that I can disconnect at the bulkhead, and then the same on the other side to the master cylinder within the engine bay. Again, just for ease of replacement if I ever need to, and ease of fitment for when I make it up, which I can hopefully do this weekend. At least half of it. I've had to order some pipe up because I haven't got enough left. Yes, that's the other thing I need to get done, and then I really want to get the inside painted. I need a new fire extinguisher. So these fire extinguishers are no longer, oh, in fact they are at the moment, but I think in 2022 you need at least the 4-litre extinguisher system. It has to be FIA approved basically to race in my series, and that's just an MSA approved one, which is like the British Motorsports Association. So yeah, that's no good. And keeping with the theme of going electric on everything, I want to get rid of the pull cable set, so I'm going to get an electronically actuated fire system as well. Hopefully before the season starts this year. I might as well do it now, because that fire extinguisher is out of date anyway, the one I've got now. And yeah, then we should be good to go racing. I do want to put the car on a dyno just to make sure that, since I've changed the fuel pumps and the fuel pressures would have changed slightly, that the car's not running rich or even lean at some point. So I'll stick it on a dyno, see how the car's getting on. But other than that, we are pretty much good to go. Good to go racing. So I've got the track day next month at Abingdon, where we'll be shaking down the car. I do want to get a splitter made up again. I've got my old one there, but it's a bit battered, so I'm going to get a new one made up out of wood. So we'll get that on. Yeah, but that's it really. Anyway, it's enough of me talking. Let's get these gauges and switch panel mounted up in the dash, and I can put the dash back in and we can have it all sort of in and working. Alright guys, after a lot of faffing about, the dash is back in and everything's mounted up, so prepare to be amazed. There it is. So we've got obviously the switch panel mounted up in the centre, and I've moved the gauges up a touch. The S2000 dash is back in, and then I've just mounted my race key for my transponder, which gives the lap timing for when I go racing, on the side there. So let's show you what it's all about. Says it on, we can stick that on if we want. Fuel pumps. Let's kill her off, we just smash that. Yeah, so that's it. I'm glad I managed to get it done today. It's quite late, and I'm here a lot longer than I want it to be, as always. And I really need to want to look at getting this car on a dyno, because it smells really rich at the moment, so I just want to make sure everything's okay there. But other than that, it's getting there. We're nearly there. I'd just like to give a shout out as well to Honda Vlogs. He's featured this channel, Motor Spirit, twice now, and I really appreciate it, man. And, so thank you very much for opening my channel up to other people. And if you've not heard of Honda Vlogs, check it out. He will give you a massive insight into the Honda world all over the world, of guys that are building cars like me. So certainly check him out, and again, thanks to you for helping me out. I really appreciate it. Okay guys, yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.